Well, good evening everybody. As you can see, Lacey's here too. All the dogs are around. It finally stopped raining. Oh my goodness. But before I take y'all in and show y'all the work I've been doing, I wanted to show y'all earlier. It didn't come out, but you can tell again, the pond is full. That's how much crazy rain we got. But I'll take y'all in. Maybe I need to go feed first so he doesn't like lose his mind, and then I'll come back and pick you guys up and show you. There she is. There she is. And show y'all what I've been doing. Look, brought me some wood up. Told y'all in the other video, which took 2 days to upload, that I'd brought some wood up, and you can tell the boards are gone. So let me go feed them. He's been really good because he's been having to stay in, and Mama's even been staying in. She didn't have to, but it's just been rain between the cold and then raining. They've been staying in the pen. So let me go get them fed because I got to take the chickens some feed, and I'll be back and pick y'all up. Well, I almost missed it. It was a lot brighter out there, but I was busy and didn't get a chance. It was pinker all, and you can see the streaks through the sky. I'm upstairs with the window open looking outside, so but I hear the dogs barking. But I just wanted to show y'all that view, the reddish streaks over there in the sky. I know it's kind of fuzzy or grainy with it being through the screen, but there you go. All right, so let me get back in here. Let me turn on some lights so I can show you guys what I'm doing. Right there. Let me turn on the light up here. So as you can see, I'm rolling the carpet out to get ready to cut it and put it in this room. And I've got stuff all in the way. I need to get rid of that before I trip over it. I can move it that way, but I wanted to show y'all what I've been doing before I get this cut. And I'm going to try to get this cut and in the room, maybe not stretched, but at least in there this evening. And you can see that's going to be the color of it, the same one that's in there in that room. So I wanted to show y'all. I got the inside of all the windows trimmed out. They're going to be trimmed out in cedar, and I have to go get more cedar. So it's going to be cedar around the door, and then the black boards that are, well, they're going to be stained with that golden pecan and the black, because that's what the outside doors are. If I don't change my mind and put cedar in here. And then there's that window. A little bit different in how, you know, you're supposed to crease them out, but I liked it. I incorporated some of the these boards right here. They had this gray stain on it. As you can tell, it looks a little bit bluer, but it's actually these. And you can tell on the inside. But then I took some of the 1x4s because I ran out of cedar and trimmed out the outside. And I don't know if you can notice how I trimmed out the top. It's like that farmhouse style with a piece of the blue and then the cedar color and the blue. So there's that one. And I should have probably, I think, went wider on the two sides since I went wider on the top, but I'd already cut my base, and if I'd have put them out here, it would have been really off, and I would have had to start all over again. Yeah, I've done that. So we'll leave that like that. Now, Lacey's has a combination of some of the bluish up top and the top and bottom, and then I stained some of the 1x4s with the carbon gray and trim those out. They'll all be trimmed out in cedar. So as you can see, I still haven't got the carpet done, but it's laying a lot flatter. I've scooted it over so much, I need to scoot it back this way. So I'm going to do this. All right, I got those windows. All right, let's go downstairs and I'll pick y'all back up. But again, from the last video, they all have caps on them. And I don't know, I guess I showed y'all the copper one. I had to do that one. So yeah, let's go downstairs and see what. All right, this is a work zone. So I haven't really done anything else here. I think I told y'all in the last video, I'm gonna get some more cedars and come and trim this little ledge out. And I have stained some boards, and you'll find out where those are. But I'm gonna trim these out in black, and then the baseboards black. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, I was counting my boards to make sure I was gonna have enough to do these doors. So as you can see, I've trimmed out all of my windows, and I stained boards with the carbon gray. It's just those Whippoorwill pine, and then that was with the golden pecan and the carbon gray. And then I think it turned out really, really nice. And then this is the other one that has the golden pecan, the carbon gray, and then this is all, you can really see that grain. Really, it's beautiful. And these are going to be trimmed out in cedar, and got the little one trimmed out too. So all I've got to do now, and that was with the 1x4s, and this one was cut down. Well, these are 2 1/4. This was 2 1/4 plus, I think, 1 1/4 inch, so I'd have a little lip. And all these are going to be trimmed out in cedar. The doors are going to be trimmed out in cedar, and as you can see down there, there's something there. So I have got the carpet in here, and I'm going to put the 1x4s cut to trim and hold it down. And I got this one fit really good, and the 1x4s stained with the carbon gray. And then I've got some of the quarter round stained to do these 4 corners, but I wanted to get the baseboard down first, which I'd already cut some of my boards, and I'll show you the quarter rounds. I've got them stained. That's a little light. That one's a little light. There we go. But they'll blend right on in with that cedar. And then I have those 2 cut for the long baseboards in the closet. And the last thing I haven't updated y'all on, and as you can see, I've got the transition strip here, and there's something coming out over the floor. So let me see if I turned on the right light. I did. As you can see, I have the floor done. So I got to get the transition strip. I also going to put, I think, a piece of quarter round. Trimming out this is going to be fine, but I may trim all this bathroom out in cedar. I haven't decided yet, but since I have all this other wood here, I figured the cedar trim would look good. And you can tell I haven't came in here and sanded yet or stained, but I've cleaned up. But yeah, the floor turned out really, really good. And this all was easy. I you know, wasn't having no problems with this. I had my little spacers, and it wasn't moving. But when I got over here in this area, it started giving me a problem. As you can see, there's a little one right there that's not all the way locked into place. And some of these right in here aren't locked into place. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some glue and get them locked into place and glue them, so I won't have this problem with the transition strip down. It'll help and hold it. But yeah, just to get the baseboards down so it'll stop moving, because I think that's a lot of the problem. The first part was easy. You can tell there's some that's like broke off. They're supposed to be sealed up like this. As you can see, some of them have like worked their way out. And I may come back, like this one's really got a decent sized gap. I may try and come and see if I can't push these together some. But all in all, it's turned out really, really well. The only part that's really moving is this part right here. But I think it looks good to be the first time that I've done any of the flooring, and I think it's going to look good. You can tell. I think I showed y'all the quarter rounds in the corner and up underneath there. And then I've got them stained because I'm going to trim that out in cedar and the quarter rounds and put cedar all around the bottom and make the baseboards, and then come out here. I've got to do something to cover that up right there. I probably should have taken it a little bit further, but I'll work it out right there. Maybe even a piece of quarter round, but I think the quarter round looks good. And these doors on the inside, they'll be all trimmed out in cedar just to bring the bathroom, all the wood and stuff together since the window's trimmed out. And I may have to just put a little bit of a spacer there. But yeah, this took me all day to do. I guess it was not yesterday, day before yesterday. I mean when I say all day, I mean all day. But I think it turned out really, really good. I mean, I really like it with the colors. I think everything goes together. I still haven't decided what I want to do in my bedroom. Kind of want to get some more vinyl flooring and put it down in here. It's all going to depend on how the ups loft goes when I put it down. But I need to go and get more cedar boards. I need to go and get me some concrete so I can fix that hole. And that's the reason this bathroom's not done, because that hole right there, it all needs to be filled up and around. Yeah, there's my little friend. The one who does all the pooping in here. Well, hello, little mister. I don't know how he got in, but there's my little cutout that I made when I was putting the vinyl flooring down. And it's really, I mean, that I got the underlayment. So anyway, I got to get the concrete so I can fix that hole, so I can come and put these here. And I've got 5 boxes, but I actually only used about 3.5 in there. So should be using the same in here, because the bathrooms are about the same size. Actually, I think that was just a foot bigger. But I was going to show y'all if I have a piece of it over here. Yeah, the underlayment. This is the underlayment. That goes down. This is what's on top. It has a seam on the side that has a strip, as you can see, all this strip that pulls off when you have to add your next thing. And they say to just lay it down one work area at a time. So that is underneath that flooring. It is also underneath this flooring. I went ahead and put some down in here, and then put the carpet pad, the foam, which it's now over there in the pantry, because the pantry will probably have carpet in there too, because there should be this much left over from Brooke's room to do it. But I think it turned out really, really good. Now it's just once I get that bathroom done, decide if I'm just going to stain this or spend a little bit more money and either put carpet in, which I really don't want to, but it would kind of make more sense because just putting all this down, the laminate and the padding and then the carpet, it has just warmed this up tremendously. I mean, no drafts, no anything. It's not perfect. There's little gaps, but my boards will cover it down. And I did, even though it's concrete, I put tack strip down here where it could hold just the top of it, but it's not going to go over, but it's holding it right there at the edge. So when I bring those boards in and trim it out, it will secure it right down there, and there shouldn't be any movement. Shouldn't be. But yeah, I'll back up and show y'all the inside of the windows. I think it's really going to be pretty. And with the cedar and then that pine door, I'll have to decide what color I'm going to stain it. I just don't know yet. The girls, well, Lacey wants to do all the doors, make them look like wood. So that means gel stain with patterns and a lot of work, which is fine. I don't mind the work. It's just, it'll probably be one of the last things I do. I may be even moved in and do it. But I wanted to, see, it's dark outside. Real dark outside. And I'm a mess. I had to run into town and get feed and pick up some packages. I got packages all in the back of my truck. There's Maggie. Turn on the big light. And there's Camo again. But, yeah, I've still got packages to come. And then some that probably is not going to come. Let me see if I can show y'all. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just beautiful. And it was brighter than that earlier. That is just gorgeous. You can't see the streaks up in there anymore. But isn't that just gorgeous? So I got to share it with you. I know it's kind of a long video, but I wanted to catch y'all up. The other video took like 2 or 3 days to upload and just got uploaded today. So hopefully I'll have better luck with this one. So we got lots of rain. Like I showed y'all earlier, the pond is full and the goats have been doing good. And my pile is dwindling down. And I'm still trying to keep it somewhat organized. But it's I got lots of wood. But I hope y'all stayed safe. Prayers go to everybody that was on that airplane that went down up at Reagan, that was landing at Reagan. Hopefully they get to the bottom of that. If it was an unmanned Black Hawk or if it is actually somebody in there. I tend to go with the unmanned part. I think, who was it? One of the defense contractors before the election had said that they had the capabilities to fly unmanned. So just pray for all those families that lost loved ones. That isn't that. I'm just telling you, that is a beautiful shot. Anyway, I'm glad I got to share it with y'all. I'm going to go back in and get that piece of carpet cut and at least laid in there. So with that said, if y'all like the content, hit that like button just for that view right there. And if you haven't subscribed, come on over to the channel and subscribe and hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video you'll be notified. And just y'all stay safe. I think the storms are moving from East Texas over to the southeast through Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. And I don't know if they're going to go up and hit North and South Carolina, but you never know. Poor North Carolina. They just won't leave them alone. Now they got wildfires going on. So a lot of prayers for those people also. Anyway, here's all the dogs. I'm going to go back into work. And we'll catch you on the next one, and hopefully this video doesn't take as long as the last one did. So We'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Bye.